going on, everybody? Danny back here for another reaction video for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys so much checking out the video once again. If you guys have not, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, man. Road to 1,500 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I love the little community that we're building here on the channel. If you guys want to join all the fun, join the live streams and all that stuff, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on, all that stuff. And today we're going to be checking out another video by WrestleMania. WWE wrestlers who murdered a promo. I don't even know if I can say that without getting demonetized, but it just happened. So YouTube, I apologize. This is pretty much like, you know, somebody that's cutting a promo, and they don't necessarily get the kind of reaction that they're hoping for. The promo pretty much lays dormant. It's supposed to lead up to, you know, a really good feud, a really good match, you know, at a PLE or whatever it is. And it just got no fan reaction, and people just don't give a shit. And that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. So again, let's check this out, man. WWE wrestlers who a promo, I'm not even going to say it again because I do not want to get demonetized. YouTube, again, I apologize. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, man. Leave a like. Road to 1,500 subscribers, man. Check out this video.
10 WWE wrestlers that absolutely murdered a promo. Number 10, Jack Swagger's babyface promo.
Oh, Jack Swagger,
when WWE
man.
implemented the modern-day brand split, one wrestler who looked like he could potentially have a career resurgence was Jack Swagger. SmackDown at a limited roster, with Swagger being a former world champion, there was some sound logic in giving Swagger a push up the card. Unfortunately, this planned push completely...
One guy that did not benefit at all from the Jericho Vortex was definitely Jack Hager. I mean, he left AEW without even a fucking mention. I don't know where he's gonna end up next, man.
Fell apart when Swagger cut arguably the worst promo in SmackDown history.
That was a long time ago.
The babyface version of Swagger would cut a promo in street clothes and a backwards cap, and the promo was evidently designed to be cool and hip, but it ultimately made the former world champion look insanely stupid. Swagger would state lines such as,
"I have one stone cold fox of a wife." Whoa!
Good lord, that was cringe. The crowd had zero reaction and didn't remotely
Jack Swagger,
care.
bro, what the fuck you doing?
The confidence leave him as soon as the crowd gave him the silent treatment. Number 9, Shotzi's demented promo. On the final SmackDown before Survivor Series War Games in 2023, Shotzi cut a promo on the show that was totally unhinged and completely baffled the crowd. Shotzi explained the motivations for targeting Damage Control, and while these motivations were grounded and logical, Shotzi's delivery was far from it. She was delivering the promo like she was a spooky supernatural character. It just failed to connect with the audience at all.
Look at
what was
Charlotte
supposed to be
and Bianca. They're like, who the fuck is this, man?
Incredibly quickly.
Who let this chick in the fucking locker room?
Teammates in the ring looked like they were about to break character and burst out laughing. Number 8, Ronda Rousey doesn't know the WWE schedule.
Ronda
Rousey's first WWE run received rave reviews. However, when it came to her second WWE run, nothing seemed to click. Rousey's work was lackluster at best, and the majority of her promo work failed to generate a significant reaction from the crowd. This was the case on SmackDown in late 2022, as Rousey would be interrupted by a returning Charlotte Flair. Rousey would cut a promo where she said that Flair wanted to challenge for the title at SummerSlam, only for her to quickly realize that the next major event was actually the Royal Rumble. Rousey then completely butchered her recovery, which made the situation and promo delivery even worse. Number 7, Gangrel Speed. Even though Gangrel was one of the more interesting characters of the Attitude Era,
my live stream like a week ago, somebody said that I look like the son of Gangrel, man. I don't know if I see it.
His first promo. The
I mean, I
reason to
guess
have
maybe.
Gangrel speak never made any sense, as nobody was crying out to hear his voice, and it added to his mystique that he never spoke a word.
Gangrel's cool shit,
Gangrel was clearly nervous when delivering the dreaded promo in April of 1999, and he stumbled in his words a number of times during it. It didn't help that Gangrel sounded like the least intimidating vampire alive, which definitely hindered
the least
character.
intimidating vampire alive.
It wasn't a coincidence that Gangrel's WWE push then began to fizzle out after this infamous promo. The promo was no doubt a test from Vince McMahon to see how he would perform on the mic. Due to it being a colossal failure, McMahon likely lost interest in the once captivating character. Number 6, Tamina copies Charlotte's dialogue. Not every wrestler in WWE has been given the opportunity to cut an extended promo. However, when a wrestler is given the opportunity, it's important that they do a great job, as this will usually lead to WWE giving them more time on television, as they've proven they can handle one of the more difficult aspects of pro wrestling. In 2017, the women from the first ever all-women's Money in the Bank match were exchanging words in the ring on SmackDown, and Tamina delivered one of the most awkward yet hilarious blunders of the past decade. All of the women were sharing their grievances surrounding the controversial finish to the Money in the Bank match, and during the promo, Charlotte Flair would inform Natalya that if she doesn't shut up, she will make her look like Ellsworth. Then it was time for Tamina to deliver a line, and in a move never seen before in WWE, she repeated Flair's exact line. The crowd were lost for words, and the talent in the ring clearly had similar feelings. It's never been explained what happened here. Did she forget her lines, or did Flair accidentally steal Tamina's line? We may never know. Number 5, Roman Reigns' infamous promo. Roman Reigns' babyface work was always criticized for being corny and unintentionally comedic. Reigns' babyface work, especially when it came to his promo work, was often scripted insanely
Bro, not gonna lie,
poorly.
man. John
This
Cena
was a
cooked
huge
this fucking
detriment
guy,
to Reigns.
man.
As we've all seen since his heel turn, that Reigns is an incredibly gifted talker. Reigns' most infamous promo came back in 2015 when Reigns used the phrase,
Suffering succotash, son!
the line was abysmal, as nobody even knew what it meant, and it was clearly not coming from Reigns' own mind. Reigns knew that the promo...
Bro, wasn't that from fucking Looney Tunes? Somebody let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure it was like a fucking Looney Tunes reference.
The specific line was dreadful, and Reigns was given an opportunity to reflect on the infamous promo during an interview on Logan Paul's podcast. I mean, I've had just some crappy promos that, you know,
In
you
Boston,
get in early,
man.
you don't have any equity. I want to say something
Not
right
gonna-
now.
not
I
gonna
ain't
lie,
saying
I'm a
it.
fan.
You know what I mean? But 10 years ago, Vince is like, you're saying this, and it's highlighted, and then you're going to say it. And I said some crazy stuff which still follows, like the suffering succotash. I don't even remember. I just remember suffering succotash, and it was like literally 8 years ago, and it would still be brought up. I mean, I've delivered some really good work over the past few years, and they'll still be like suffering succotash. It's just one of those deals. Number 4, The Miz's Raw debut. It's
The
a common consensus that The
Miz.
Miz is one of the best talkers in WWE.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it was The Miz during the Diva search or whatever. He was cutting a promo or whatever, and he totally 100% botched that shit. And I think this is where WrestleMania is going with this. I remember it was like around the Diva search. I can't remember like the context, but I'm pretty sure we'll get into it.
As a heel and as a babyface, The Miz can truly captivate the audience with a microphone, but for the former WWE champion, it hasn't always been this way. During his Raw debut, it was a future WWE champion's job to promote the Diva Search. The Miz wasn't ready for the spotlight as the pressure got to him, and he completely forgot his lines. It was painful to watch, and it's crazy to think that this is the same man that would go toe-to-toe with...
Bro, look how young The Miz looked there, man. He looked like a fucking, like a surfer dude from Malibu.
John Cena on the microphone. Speaking to Alexa Bliss on an Uncool podcast, Miz would dissect his Raw debut promo, and this is what the WWE veteran had to say. When that happens, you get this kind of knot in your stomach. You get a panic, and you get a cold sweat going, and I never felt that before in my life.
Not gonna lie, bro. You know, people assume that content creation is easy. And, you know, streaming is easy or whatever. And, like, the more you do it, the more, you know, you get the hang of it or whatever. But when you first start, you're, like, frozen. You're like, Like, if I would show you right now some of my first YouTube videos or some of my first videos or whatever, definitely understand where The Miz is coming from. I can do this fine. Like, I can be on a live stream with, you know, hundreds of people or whatever. If I were to talk in front of an audience, like a crowd, like in person, I would shut the fuck up. I wouldn't know what to say. It would be very intimidating. So, as much as I may not like The Miz sometimes, I definitely, you know, understand.
And when that happened, I was like, oh my god, this is what happened, and I froze. Everything just went white, and I was like, oh my god, and thank god that producers played someone's music, because I was like, I'm gone, I have nowhere else to go. I couldn't do anything, and it was the most embarrassing thing, and I'll never forget it. Number 3, John Cena's quintessential PG promo.
Oh my god,
During
John
the PG
Cena,
era,
man.
John Cena cut numerous promos that highlighted why his character was failing to connect with the older demographic. His promos were often kid-friendly and had ridiculous references in them, which were designed to
John
make kids
Cena
laugh.
always reminded me of a
The worst of these
cartoon
took place on
character.
Raw in 2010 when Cena cut a promo directed at Sheamus. Cena would scream out baloney, fudge, and mustard, and even reference World of Warcraft. They were, to Cena's credit, a few laughs from the audience, yet these were clearly from the kids in the audience, and it was unfortunately the type of promo that makes older wrestling fans ashamed of watching WWE. Number 2,
Bro, the
Brock
PG
Lesnar
era is
laughs at
fucking
Ricochet's
trash.
promo. The 20th January 2020 edition of Raw featured Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman promoting the fact that Lesnar, as WWE Champion, was set to enter the annual Royal Rumble match. Their promo segment went completely off the rails when they were interrupted by Ricochet. Ricochet has never been known as a solid promo guy, so when he attempted to come across as intimidating and legit, it unfortunately came across as incredibly comedic, and the crowd just couldn't care less. The promo was so bad that Lesnar was audibly laughing at it. This definitely wasn't the intention behind Ricochet's interruption, and as a whole, the segment did more damage than good. And number 1, The Undertaker's worst promo ever.
Oh,
The
God.
Undertaker's character was in its weirdest place ever in the summer 90s.
Bro, there's so many people nowadays that fucking hate the Ministry of Darkness Taker, and I don't know why, because that is, besides the American Badass, this was my favorite version of The Undertaker, bro. I loved the Ministry of Darkness, man. And if you guys didn't, you guys need better taste, bro. That's all I can say.
1999. Following the disbanding of the Ministry of Darkness, the dead man
Look at Paul
found himself
Bear.
in an alliance
Look at
with the
fucking
Big Show.
Paul White, bro,
The
with
Undertaker
fucking
was
hair.
slowly reducing the number of supernatural elements within his character, and it's hard to say what this incarnation of this iconic character was supposed to even represent. During one of the promos on Raw, in a rare move, The Undertaker completely lost the crowd. The Undertaker's promo was nonsensical, and it even left Jerry Lawler on commentary wondering what on earth he was even rambling about. The dead man stated that he and the Big Show took a ride into the desert, and The Undertaker revealed that there was concern that the Big Show wouldn't be able to handle the physical task at hand due to the heat. The Undertaker would then reveal that he only wanted Big Show to have enough gas in his bike to get to the desert, and he was going to have to scramble to survive. It was some of the worst work of The Undertaker's career, as it was just him ranting about conditions in the desert. This was, of course, the infamous promo segment, which was interrupted by Chris Jericho. Jericho would notoriously bury The Undertaker in his promo, and due to the dead man not being aware of Jericho's promo material, it landed Jericho significant backstage heat. But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE wrestlers.
Guys, man, that was WWE wrestlers who murdered a promo, and you know, there was definitely a couple of gems in there. Not even gonna lie, man. Like I said, The Undertaker, like the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, like he did say a lot of, you know, nonsense kind of stuff or whatever, but that's kind of what made his character back then, especially when it was like he was in a way supernatural. You know, back in, we're talking about 1999, 98, 97 or whatever. You know, so that was sort of who Undertaker was. Tamina, The Miz, Ronda Rousey, Shotzi Blackheart. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here. Like, there's not one thing on this list that was surprising to me, if that makes sense. It was a good video, a good top 10, I guess you can say, but nothing fucking surprising, man. So I appreciate you guys checking out another video. If you guys like videos like this, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, man. Leave a like on the video on the way out. Road to 1,500 subscribers, man. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.